What's up, guys? It's Brian. It's Until You Collapse podcast, and we're trying something new today. Scotty,
Yeah, what's going on?
how you feeling? You looking like you're
feeling
feeling good today, Scotty.
Like a champion today.
How you feeling?
Phenomenal.
You have some CBD today?
Hell yeah.
So, guys, Scotty's been killing it, actually. I'm really proud of this. I almost
Thank
called
you.
you a kid. You are a kid to me, but you're growing up in front of my eyes, baby.
Awesome.
He's, his video work's amazing. You guys know he's been here a little over a year now, and it's been getting amazing. But what he's been doing the actual last couple of days, I got to give him props because I show him recognition and appreciation is what I do. He's been making some graphics for the Vital Minds, the CBD company, and it's fucking fire.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I told you, I saw the graphics and I got excited.
Yeah,
Like-
I know you did. Yeah.
Like my Shambo.
Yeah.
I told you.
You were very excited.
Yeah, it was like, it's good. It's top quality. And we got Kyle over here. Kyle's killing it. Like I said, guys, always be gratitude and be grateful for what you have. I have an amazing team, the media guys here and the girls in the warehouse. You guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw I was in their warehouse the other day and probably for about 2 hours. And I've been doing it. Like I said, I don't show it every time I do it. I've been doing it through Black Friday and stuff like that, back in the warehouse, packing and shipping orders in the trenches, like shit that I've done for years, like I did for the first initial years starting the company when it was just me and my wife. And, as you evolve and grow, your time and your effort as a CEO trying to grow a company is better spent other places. And that's why you build a team and you have people and you create opportunities. But, once in a while you have to, don't ever forget what got you to where you're at. And I feel like a lot of times people forget that. And then, they feel like they're almost too good to do the shit that the employees are doing or whatnot. And as you guys know, the culture here is not like that at all. It's the opposite. Like, I fucking clean doo-doo. Like, I'll do anything we need to do, and that's always going to be the culture, however big this thing gets, and you guys will see. You guys have seen in a year. Can you imagine another year or two when there's 30 employees?
It's going to feel weird. It's going to be so different.
It's going to be kind of weird,
yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day, and it was kind of tripping me out, honestly, man. That's cool. I like that you think about that, though. That's cool. I'm glad you think about that. You gotta envision it, visualize.
Absolutely.
Remember we talk about it.
Sure.
So, anyways, if you're listening to this, you got a company, no matter what size you are, don't ever forget what got you to where you're at. As a CEO building a company, there's always a time when you're in the trenches doing every single part of the company. And then once you start building a team and you start having a little bit of success, you're never too good to do what got you there, guys. And like I said, I did it for a couple hours yesterday. It's fucking freezing out there. Really makes me, I appreciate the girls, but it just brings back the,
you still enjoy doing it.
I still enjoy doing it. Yeah, I was back there. I was dancing. I was doing it. And I was like,
TikToks.
Exactly. So, it's a really important message, and I want you guys to really listen to it. You have to do the little things. You have to do the things that got you there. You can never be too good, however big you get. I don't care if you have a fucking billion-dollar company. Don't sit in your ivory tower and point and think you're better than anyone, because you're not, because you started from somewhere, and you got to have that culture if you really want to be truly successful in any business or company. And that's how it is here. Like I said, and I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I just appreciate all you guys. And it's, like I said, it's for me, as much as I'm growing and the company's growing, I see you guys growing. It's kind of crazy. You guys
I feel it. Yeah,
you guys,
it's awesome.
It's just cool. And obviously, I want to create opportunities and keep you guys here and keep them here as long as I can, and create opportunities and careers and build them up. But, the thing is, for some reason, if they decide that, they need to go somewhere else and they've learned what they need to learn here, obviously I give my blessing, and I'm hopefully the time that they're here, they talk highly and talk about stuff they learned. And that's the only thing I can wish if it ever gets to that point. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So guys, we are going to do something new for the first time. I know you guys have seen that I do mentorship calls for free, kind of as a way to give back, because the time I have is very valuable. And, hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on a call, I have people offering to pay me almost for like mentorship. And, that's something I'm definitely interested in. But as of now, I'm truly focusing on trying to give back, and giving my time is giving back. And, I'm busy enough with both companies and the families and everything like that. So it's kind of my way of giving back. And I had someone reach out to me, and we wanted to actually do a mentorship call live on the podcast right here, right now. We're going to FaceTime him. Honestly, I only know his name. I can kind of look up his business off his Instagram. I really don't know what questions he's going to ask me. So this is truly raw, unscripted. You're going to get my answers raw and scripted. You're going to get his question raw and scripted. It's as real as it can be. He didn't give me any info when he messaged me on Instagram, so I really don't know what the fuck this is about, honestly. So he may ask me some weird fucking question. You guys are going to hear it. It's going to be on the podcast, so whatever he asked me. But his name is Casey, And he looks like he has a detail company. So he has a detail company. He follows me on Instagram. He tags me in pictures. He has some high-end cars. You guys know I'm into cars, so I like the pictures of cars. But it looks like he has a detail business, and he has high-end cars. So I don't know what he's going to ask me, but he actually offered to pay me. He wanted to pay me, a few $100s to do this call with him. And I said, your money's no good here. I want to give back. I'm very fortunate for where I'm at, so I really try to help, and you guys know I try to do that, but I truly try to do it. I don't just say I do, so you guys are seeing this happen right here live. So I'm going to call him, FaceTime him. Hopefully he answers. His name's Casey, and his company is One Vision Detail. Let me make sure I got that right. One Vision Detail. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this guy answers the phone. I've been texting him all day. This is going to be kind of cool, huh, guys?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't ask me some weird fucking question.
Hey, we're going with it no matter what.
Yeah. Come on, Casey.
Yo.
What's up, Casey?
Man, just hustling out here.
I know you are. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, I just left the restaurant. We're just walking right now, so you're good.
Okay, cool, man. Well, like I said, I was going to call you live on the podcast. I really don't even know what you're going to ask me. So like I said, I'm here to help you, man. And like I said, I know you were talking about a paid call, but I wanted to do this to give back. I always try to mentor, and I know you follow me, and we've commented back and forth before. So I know you got the detail company. So I'm here to help, man. So like I said, we're live. This is unscripted, and I'm here to help. Shoot away what you're kind of wondering, what you kind of want to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. So, I guess kind of just get into it. The biggest thing, so you've seen our Instagram, I guess, with the detailing. We started it about a year ago. We just hit the 100K mark, and it's me and my brother that are business partners, by the way.
Okay, nice. So 100K gross?
Yeah, that's so far that's where we're at.
Okay.
It's been about 9 months. The hardest part we're dealing with, though, is like the transition, because we're doing the whole, we're doing the day-to-day labor 7 days a week. It's us out there washing the cars. We're getting so busy to the fact that, we're trying to transition. We're trying to figure out a way to transition from us doing the work to us managing it,
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like the biggest struggle, because obviously we're trying to, manage our personal lives as well. So I don't know. I was just seeing if maybe you had something, advice or something you went through that, you could transition from hiring people and, going to the managing side.
Okay, so you're 9 months into it. It's you and your brother. It's a detailing company, right?
Correct.
And you're about 100K gross in 9 months, give or take?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, which that's not too bad either. I mean, from kind of nothing to that, right? As far what's your profit margin off that? So is it
roughly, I think we split about 50. It's pretty high because we're a mobile company, so we don't really have any overhead.
okay?
We only pay for chemicals and gas, really.
Okay.
Which really helps a ton.
So you brought in 100, 50% goes to 50K net, and then you guys split that basically.
Yeah, we split it. We both. I would have to say we both.
How old are you, man?
I'm only 22, so that's kind of why I called, because it's like.
Damn.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hey, but I gotta say, bro, honestly, 22 years old, starting a business from nothing to 100K gross in 9 months with those profit margins, that's pretty fucking good, bro. That's better than I was doing at 22. I was fucking broke, fucking around, thinking I was gonna be a bodybuilder, fucking meathead, working out. That's all I was doing. So I mean, I gotta say, yes, I gotta say, business-wise, you're ahead of me big time, man. So, so do you guys have full-time gigs, or is this it? This is your full-time gig, and is this a side gig, or what's going on?
No, this is full-time. We work probably 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., sun up to sundown, and we come home, and it's paperwork, and it's contacting customers and billing the equipment, and it's just so much that's we've struggled to, get to that next step to where we could, because I'm almost to the point where we're ready to grow because we're so busy.
Yeah.
But we're at that hard point where it's like, how do I transition to hiring someone and making sure I can pay them,
Yeah.
making sure that they're going to have the work and stuff like that.
I mean, that's, every business is a different point for that. For my business, I mean, I was basically 4 years by myself, honestly. And then I finally got to the point where I'd hire stuff. But mine's a totally different business. It's online product sales. It can be done easily from a phone or computer. It's totally different than yours. And with you guys are crazy busy. You guys are in it, working, you get washing the cars, right? Basically. Yeah.
Exactly.
And here's the thing. I have a couple buddies locally that have businesses like this, and I've kind of had the conversations with them. And obviously with any kind of business, the hardest part is the people and the culture and finding people that, are invested in it like you are, because it's hard to, it's your business, your company. And, a lot of times the people are going to be the groundwork for it to grow. Right. So you don't want to hire someone and, going through people left and right is a pain in the ass. Just the time and effort to do that is a pain. So, but you guys feel like right now, the way you're doing it, is he washing cars too? You both are washing cars?
Yep. And that's another thing that's hard is because us being brothers, we both want to be in control. We both want to make the decisions. So
Yeah.
We end up fighting. We're like, I'm gonna kill you, or I'm gonna beat your ass, or whatever. And it's like, we're brothers. We love each other.
Yeah.
We're best friends. But
I got
at
it.
the same time, it's like he's 6 years older than me, so he thinks he's in control. But I'm the entrepreneur.
I got it.
Like I'm the salesman. He's just like he's kind of more like you. He's like a bodybuilder, but he didn't have the entrepreneur
I got you.
mindset.
Okay.
So we butt heads a lot.
Are you guys, and here's the thing, that's going to happen in partnerships, man. As long as you can find a partner that, if it's not just yours, partnerships, it's going to happen. Even family, anyone is going to happen. You guys just got to know that there's an underlying respect there and know that you guys have the same mission and the end game, basically. And as long as you guys have that, that, you guys fight regardless. You're fucking brothers. You've probably been fighting your whole life. So you're going to fight regardless. So regardless over business, it's going to be something else, right? But as long as you guys have that mission and you guys both feel like you're putting the work in, as long as you're not doing all the shit and your brother's sitting there not doing shit, as long as the workload is fair and you guys both feel like that, there's going to be fighting. Now, are you guys split evenly? Because what I would say, if it's a partnership, normally if someone has a bigger percent, they have some kind of say. Is it 50-50 or what is it?
Right now it's 50-50.
Okay.
Split, yeah.
So
the hard part about that is we tried franchising this company from Vegas, and we got an insurance settlement from an accident, and so we literally put we never had any savings. So right when we got that insurance settlement, we're like, oh, let's invest it. I'm 22 working in a bar. Let's start a company or something. We got this money. And that dude ended up selling the name behind our back. And
oh, wow.
We lost everything, and we ended up having to rebrand. And this is all within the last 9 months.
Oh, shit.
So we've already rebranded. We've done all of that already, and that's kind of a big part too, because his insurance settlement was higher than mine.
Okay.
He put all his in, and I put all mine in, and it's.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, if you want to get technical about it, like he put in more than you type thing. Okay. Well, like I said, you could say that all day, but as long as you guys are 50-50, you guys have even say. Now, if it was a different percentage, I would say whoever had the higher percentage, you still got to agree on it at the end of the day, right? Regardless of the higher percentage or not. But, well, dude, you guys have been through a lot of shit in 9 months, and you're still doing good. I got to give you props for that, man. And it's a totally different business than me. Like I said, I have no clue. I've never fucking ran it. All I know is I love cars. That's what I know. I like some of the pictures. Do you guys do like higher end cars and stuff like that?
I do only exotic cars. I don't do anything other than that.
Yeah, and I've seen you tag me.
Here in Scottsdale,
Oh, nice.
Creative By Spoke, actually?
Yeah, actually, he's actually a Persian dude. I'm half Persian. He's Persian, and I've texted back and forth with him actually before because I've looked into buying some of the cars he has.
Oh yeah, we work with him all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's all the work we do, and then that actually kind of takes me into my next question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, man, sorry if I didn't answer that question. Like I said, for you guys, you got to make sure, because you guys are, here's the thing. Why do you start this business? Let me ask you that. Like, are you passionate about cars? Is this what you love? I mean, why this business?
Yeah, that's basically why I started it. I'm not sure. Sorry, sir. That's why I started it was because I'm really passionate about cars, but on top of the cars, I'm also, ever since I was 2 years old, I've wanted to be an entrepreneur. Like, I would go out, sorry, it's so loud here. Let me walk away from this track.
That's okay, man.
I always used to go out, and we'd go to football games, and I'd buy tickets online and go sell them at the football games.
That's awesome.
Just like as a 5-year-old selling them. So it's something I always knew I wanted to do because I also raced dirt bikes growing up. I was always into like the motors and working out, and that was the biggest thing because I was like, man, what can I do to be around cars? And my first job was a car wash, so I was like, fuck, let's detail some cars.
Okay, nice.
Definitely. Yeah.
So, I mean, here's the thing. So, you guys are making about $25K each. It's been 9 months. Say after 12 months, say that's, I mean, what, 35, 40K each, You guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys have higher goals than that. And that's, obviously you guys can't do any more work right now. Like, you're basically washing sun up, sun down. You're doing all the paperwork. So you guys need to expand. You need to have, obviously you need more people. If you guys are that busy, if you're literally that busy where you both are washing cars full time all day, then you're literally maxed out. So then you are at the point, because here's the thing. As long as you're legitimately at the point where you have to bring someone on, then that's the time. The reason why it took me so long, because I did everything myself, and there was finally that point where I had to bring someone on, not because I wanted someone else to do the work or, I wanted someone else to do it for me. Like you said, I legitimately didn't have enough time. I was putting in that much work myself where I had to bring someone on. And it sounds like you guys are doing that now. So that's the right. I mean, 9 months has been pretty quick, but that's also a good problem to have. So you need to bring, obviously you need the hiring process. You need to just make sure, like I said, I always say when I hire people, I mean, there's always like skills and book smart and paper smart. And then there's also like personality and values. And I'll hire someone like with good values and personality all day long over someone with like crazy skills and book smart and education, because you can always teach skills and you can teach, that can be learned with experience. I mean, everything I learned as I started this business. I'm I'm a dumbass. I mean, I talk about it all the time. So like, and I think about myself when I hire people. Like, I think about myself, my education, and kind of where I'm at and kind of where I've gotten based on certain, core values and attributes that I have. And I kind of look for that in applicants. So just make sure when you're looking for people, you kind of look for that, and I would look for that. And you really want to make sure, I would say if you bring on 1 to 2 people, make sure they really have that. And really, and there's plenty of things you can go online. There's like, I actually need to get better at this myself. If you want to interview them, there's interview questions and stuff like that where you can really do like questionnaires, and the way they fill it out really kind of tells you about the kind of person they are as far as, attitude, personality, values, and stuff like that. They have some really good tests like that out there. I've never used it myself, but it's something I may look into the future as my company scales, type of thing, because it's just a easier way to interview people. So definitely bring them on. If you're at that point, you got to have a really stringent interview process. Basically let them know, because in that kind of business, I mean, they're going to be washing cars all day. Basically, that's what you need. You need a couple people to go out and do the car washing all day long. Is that basically what you're looking for?
Exactly, and then that actually kind of, I have a second part to that.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily have enough capital to like buy another van or buy another unit and grow. So we had a business plan put together.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple of people approach us like, oh, we really like your brand, we want to invest, blah blah blah. Show me your business plan, and they kind of just fade away and stop talking to us or whatnot. So my second part would be kind of like do you recommend, if we don't have enough capital, have you had experiences of investors coming in?
I've had a shitload of investors along the way want to work with me. I don't have any investors. I have no debt on my company, no investors. I'm the sole owner of Till You Collapse. That's the company I'm referring to. And building it along the way. I just started with $300. I turned 300, 600, 600, 1200, flip. Then 7 years later, here I am. I've had people wanting to invest, but I haven't really had the need for it. Like I said, I've kept everything very as frugal as possible, and I'm always against giving up a portion of your company, especially. You're only 9 months old, man. You're only 9 months old. I mean, you're so new. Giving up a piece of your company that young, or that young into the life of the company, I would advise against it. Now, you're looking for money. I would say you may have to eat shit for longer, man. You may have to do the shit. I mean, I know you're working sun up to sundown, and actually, you strike me as a person that's legitimately what you're doing. I can just tell by, like I said, I'm a good reader character. Just seeing you on this, seeing your face on here, and just hearing the way you're saying it, it seems like you guys are doing that. You're not saying that's what you're doing, and you're really working like a half day, right?
This is actually my first day I've even been able to get lunch.
Oh, hey, I respect that. That's what it takes, though. That's what it takes. And most people, I mean, you've been doing it 9 months. It's going to take you years more doing this, honestly, man. Like, that's the truth about it, you know? And, you know, if you need capital for another van, if you need capital for other stuff, you're going to have to minimize. I mean, you're probably, I mean, I don't know how you're living. I don't know your situation, you know? I mean, you're living off $25K, but you're 22 years old then, you know? So I don't know your situation, but I would say, you know, find the shittiest, cheapest van you can. I mean, like I said, find whichever way you can do it and make it happen without bringing on. Because here's the thing: when you bring on investors, when you bring on money, you're giving up your company. You also have you already have you and your brother fighting. You're gonna want to be fighting with a third person. You know what I mean? So then it's gonna be like that's gonna get into the game, and your company's not even established right now. But like just hearing the kind of capital you're bringing in the short amount of time, hearing the amount of work you and your brother are doing, you guys have good foundations for success. You know, most companies don't bring that in 9 months. I don't care what company it is. And most people aren't willing to work sun up, sundown without a day off for 7 days a week. So you guys are already winning. That's the foundation. You know, like I say, it's just not rocket science. You already got good stuff going. It sounds to me like you definitely need another van. You definitely need some more stuff. And if you don't have the capital to do it, then you got to fucking work your ass off, sell shit, find a way to side hustle, whatever the fuck you got to do to find that capital. You know, that's what I would say, you know, because here's the thing. For the first 4 years of my company, I wasn't even making enough money. I got a gangload of kids. Like, I'm in a different position for you. I started the company at 31 years old, 4 kids, but I mean, not 4 when I had it. 1 kid when I started, and then I popped them out like gangbusters along the way. You know, but, you know, as you have kids and you have, you know, relationships, you have more responsibility, more expenses, you know, that kind of stuff. And I didn't even start till I was 31, you know, and the thing is, man, the first 4 years with that much responsibility, you know, my wife has always stayed home and taken care of the kids, which is the full-time job in itself. Because if we hired someone to take care of the kids, those are fucking crazy expensive out in California. I mean, all of her paycheck would go to that. So we always decided you're going to stay home because we'd rather have you raise our kids than some stranger and pay them a shitload of money to, right? So, you know, for 4 years, I made what I was making with TYC. You know, after the first year, I quit my full-time job because for the first year I was doing 2 jobs to even grow the company. You know, I'm sure you know my story. I don't need to tell you about it again. But at the, you know, year 2, 3, and 4, I was doing side hustles just to make money to pay my bills. So I was bringing in the money like what you guys are bringing in. You know, that was like me, right? Doing what you were doing, working my ass off, sun up to sundown. And at the end of the day, that wasn't even enough money to cover my bare expenses. So then I would side hustle and do shit to make money to even pay my bills. And that's what it took. Real talk. Like, I'm not over exaggerating. Like, that's really my story. That's what it took. 4 years of that. And then you reach that breaking point and you know, you start to grow and things start to change. And that's kind of where I'm at now. But really for the first 4 years, that's where it was at. And that's kind of where you're at now. You're 9 months into it. You know, so the thing is, you got plenty of time, you know, and you guys are, your brother's a little older. I don't know if he has family or not, but sounds like he's not scared to work as long as you feel like you guys are putting in equal work. I would say do whatever the fuck you have to do. Go through your houses, sell whatever you need to sell, buy a fucking van that's barely holding on, whatever you got to do. Find someone that's very passionate. I would say find, you know, someone younger that is into cars, you know, because I know for me, I think, okay, if I was that age, you know, who would I look for? I would look for someone that was younger, really into cars, really into exotic cars, really passionate about cars, and they would actually enjoy spending their day washing cars, seeing these exotic cars. That's who I would kind of look for as an employee to bring on first if it was me, type of thing, you know? And really, like from the start, you know, you guys got to have a big long-term vision of this company and a lot of opportunity from whoever you bring on. Whether it's in the future, you want to offer them a little bit of equity. In the future, you want them to, you know, oversee stuff. Because the thing is, even from the start, and even if it's a kid, you know, he's going to have to kind of be passionate about cars. And then you're going to have to say, okay, this is the plan for the company. This is going to be a huge company in X amount of years. And then just, you got to have long-term visions for your employees. Even if it's a 19-year-old kid that loves cars, if he just thinks, he thinks he's doing it day in and day out, you're going to go through people that way as well.
For sure.
So, man, yeah, that's what I would say. Like I said, I really don't know the business, but I do know, company and business 101. And, I would not bring an investor. Do not do that. You guys don't need to do that. And I mean, how much capital do you need? I mean, how much is a van? I mean, you kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you do it. Like our first one we did, we were stupid. We made that dumb decision. We went to the dealership. We went and bought a brand new one. We're making payments on it, so that's a struggle.
Yeah.
We're trying to pay that shit off. And
I mean, honestly, man, you gotta just be Persian about it. You gotta go on Craigslist, find a beat down, scary looking van, because at the end of the day, that's all you need to fucking carry your product, your pressure washer, whatever you bring, right? Does it really matter? I mean, I know it, a nice new van may look shiny and nice, but now you're dealing with payments, now you're dealing with shit like that, where if you had a Craigslist creeper van, you'd have no payments. It may not be the best look, I get it, but fuck the look. You can get, build up the company 3, 4, 5 years to a huge multi-six-figure, 7-figure business, whatever your goal is, and then you can get the bougie vans with full decals and stuff like that when that's not even a problem. But you have to be there first. You know what I mean? Like, so, you gotta kind of go through the shit in the beginning, and like I said, I guarantee you fucking go. I'll go look on Arizona right now and find a fucking van for $500. You need $500 for a van? They'll fucking send you $500, bro. Put a TYC logo on it. You know what I mean? Like you could like I said, I don't know how much capital you need or how much you're thinking, but find something for dirt cheap, just that van alone, and then find someone to hire on. Make sure you pay them enough for them to be happy, but also where you guys, where it makes sense, where you got to have, you have that extra business. I mean, how are you getting your business? Like, make sure that when you hire someone on, you're going to have that extra business to give him and to bring on as a company to, make up for his payroll. Plus you're making more money on top of that, basically. Right. So you don't want to hire him on and then you don't want to hire him on to relieve you guys. And then you guys at the end of the day are making less money because you don't have any extra work. You guys are maybe working 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, 5 hours less a day. But, out of your guys' income, you're making a portion of that's going to his payroll. So you guys may be working a little less, but you're making less money too, right? So it doesn't sound to me that's what you guys are looking to do. You're not afraid to work, right? Yeah. So. No,
I've actually had 3 jobs at night doing like bartending and bar backing, and when we have good months, I try not to work at night, but when we have bad months, I'll go to work at night. I'll start bartending.
You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, you're in a great place and you have some great foundations. And like I said, for that kind of business, I have someone local that's a good friend of mine. He washes my cars, and he's talking about scaling his as well. And really the only way with your kind of business to scale, like I've always told him, and I'm telling you too, is multiple vans, multiple employees, just a lot more business, because like he does the same thing you guys do where he's washing cars all day and there's only so much you can make doing that, right? One person washing so many cars that you're capped out every day making money. Whereas if you had 5 employees at 5 locations watching cars all day long, that's 5 times the amount of money, right? That's the principle. So sounds like you have a good inflow of business, right? I mean, you have plenty of business.
It's all from, just networking. I worked in Old Town. I don't know if you've ever been out here, but there's a.
I haven't, man. I don't go many places. I've been in a cave. I've been in a cave building this empire for the last 7 years. So finally, now I'm in the place to start traveling and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's just I worked at the nightclubs down here and all that, all the bar scene and all that stuff, and all these people would come in, like Sai, that creative vice book.
Yeah.
They'd come in, they spend $5,000-$10,000 on a table and getting bottles and being all stupid, and I was their busboy, so I'd go up to them, I'd introduce myself, get their number, give them a business card.
Hell yeah.
And so that's how I get all
Hell
my
yeah.
business.
Well, that right there is, I mean, that's initiative. That's what it takes. You got to have mentors around you. You got to find people that are doing what you want to be doing. And the fact that you have the balls and initiative to go up to someone like that and actually ask for their number and business card is props to you again, man. Like I said, I mean, most people see people like that and they either talk shit about them, oh, that motherfucker's spending 5-10 grand on a booth tonight, or they just sit and kind of watch them like, wonder what the fuck that guy does. You walk up and asked him what he did and got his number. So props to you. Like I said, those are qualities that it takes to be extremely successful. So you have some good qualities. Like I said, honestly, me just talking to you, it's just going to take time. It takes time, bro. It takes patience. And I know you've heard this before, but it legitimately is. Like I said, it's going to take time. You're going to have to find the money to get that van, to get those, and what you need a van, you need an extra sprayer, some extra chemicals and stuff like that. I mean, how much is the cost of equipment?
The equipment,
Off the top of your head.
you could get everything for about $5,000, $10,000 maybe. Depends on if you want to get like all the nice equipment or you want to get.
Okay, what's the shittiest equipment you can get that can wash a car? How much would that cost?
I could probably make it work with like $1,000.
Okay, so we just went from 5,000 to 1,000 right there. So let's say 1,000, right? So that $5,000 turn 1,000. And what's a Craigslist van? White, black, I don't care what color it is.
Yeah, you could get anywhere. You could go anywhere from probably 1,000 to maybe 5,000, depending on.
Let's call it $2,000, right? $2,000, right? So let's do this. $2,000. That's $64 a day. Okay? For a month. So I need your ass to figure out how to make $64 in a day. You think you could do that?
That's one car wash. Just a basic car wash.
Where the fuck did you go? There you are. So $64 a day to grow and scale your business is all you need to do. Think about that $64. Focus on that $64. Between you and your brother, it's $32 each.
1 hour of work, yeah.
Okay, so start thinking about it like that. You got to break shit down to the ridiculous. Really look at the numbers like that and attack them like that. Don't think about, $5,000 van, $5,000 equipment. That's $10,000. That's a little bigger bite to, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Something bigger to bite and chew. Whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. That's something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So
bite off too much that you can't.
There you go.
For sure.
I've had a good amount of CBD today. I'm relaxing, so I'm trying to get my mind right. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to tell you, right? And this is real. This is fucking real. Like I said, I'm on this podcast. I don't care if they hear that. This is who I am. Like, I'm real on my shit. So like I said, this is it. I'm legitimately trying to spend a little time with you and help you. And I don't think you've thought of it that way before. $32 a day each to get your fucking van, get your product. In the meantime, that's going to take about a month. So you got 30 days from now. You should have that. In the meantime, start putting it out there, start looking at your inner circle, start talking about the long-term vision of the company, have your core values, have your mission, right? Find someone that's in the cars and get someone excited about, hey, in 30 days, we're going to be expanding. We want you to take on, one of these vans. We're going to have an opportunity for you, and get someone excited about it, man. That's it. And then you do that, get that rolling, do it again, get it rolling, In 6, 7, 8 months, you have 3 vans, 4 vans.
I did the math. If I could get 6 vans on the road, I could clear probably pretty close to $500,000 a month.
There you go.
5 vans.
There you go.
We have the highest prices though, ever, but the quality.
But you're worth it. That's fine. As long as you're worth it, you got to put yourself in the market where you feel you're valuable, and you also got to back that up with your service and your product. So as long as you're doing that, and it sounds like it is, if you have business fucking overflowing, you've made $100,000 in 9 months. I mean, you're doing something, bro. So obviously, if you had shitty service and product, that wouldn't be happening. So you're doing that for sure. Like I said, you don't need such a bougie van. Get a shitty van. Who cares if it scares people? Because the quality of your work is going to speak for itself, right? They don't give a fuck what kind of van you drove up in. They care about what their car looks like when you're done washing, right? That's all that matters. So focus on that. Like I said, man, $64 for a month is $2,000 for every day.
I could probably get it quicker than that.
Well, then why the fuck you talking to me about investors and shit?
No, you totally like changed it like the way I was thinking about it. So
Okay.
for sure.
Cool. So you got something from this call then?
100%. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool, man.
Alrighty.
Cool. Hey, hey, listen. I don't want to talk too much. You've already gone over your allotted time limit. You're in trouble. I'm just joking. But seriously though, I know we're friends, dude. I know we follow each other online. Do what I just said. Like I want to follow up with you in 30 days, 60 days, and kind of see if you've implemented and see what's going on. But it's like I said, you got a lot of things going for you, and I'm glad I kind of opened your eyes up to kind of break it down in a different way. Now just take that and run with it. Talk to your brother. Take that and run with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, you good?
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
You as well.
Okay, man.
Thanks, bro.
Take care. Bye.
That
What do
was
you think,
good.
Sky?
That was cool. He seems like he's killing it right now. He's just
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get to that next step. At
Yeah.
22. Damn.
Yeah. He's doing good. I think he got something though, because I
Yeah.
saw it looking at his face when I kind of broke it down for him like that. And guys, if you're listening to this, that's what people do, and you heard the call with him. Just you got to break it down to ridiculous. Really look at what you're looking for, and it may not be as bad as what you think. Like he was thinking $5,000 car, $5,000 in equipment. He needs to bring investors. He needs to give away his company. No, man, you're fucking 9 months into this shit. Like, and I just broke it down to him. Sales 101. And look on his face, he was like stunned because he never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
So
You're always preaching that spend as much or as little as you have to.
yeah, exactly. So that was cool. I enjoyed doing that, man. I think it went good. I think it was a good
that was
call.
really
I
good.
know.
Yeah.
I know he got a lot because he was just
For
shocked
sure.
when I could say look on his face. Hopefully you got that. I forgot the screen record at the very beginning, but I started like towards the probably 5 minutes into it. So it should be a good screen recording shit, especially that part where I was telling about breaking it down. Anyways, guys, hope you appreciate. I hope you appreciate my time, because this is time I'm giving to you guys to help teach you, educate you, and mentor you in a way. Honestly, like I said, this just took an hour out of my day, and I'm not getting paid from it. It actually took me away from what it actually does make me money, but I'm very passionate, and just like when I called him to mentor him and give him my time, I'm doing that with anyone that listens to this podcast. I really hope you guys realize that I truly care, and I truly want you guys to reach your goals and dreams, whatever they may be, and hopefully this gives you some tools to get there. And as always, guys, the way we grow is you guys sharing, you guys telling people, you guys tagging people in the episodes. You guys see I always repost them when you tag them on social media. Really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing holiday. If I don't talk to you before Christmas again, we out.